Alright, y'all. Hi, Weather Guy here. We're back with some more Disco Elysium. Hope you're doing great. Last time, pretty interesting, because we collapsed. Makes me nervous. Why'd our map update? There, I found wider. I think the ones that are totally wide are things I can go ahead and retry. Well, I can try the footprints again, now that I have Kim with me. So remember I wanted to try that last time, but Harry was all like, need Kim here. We'll try this, and then I don't know what's next.
Footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 players have walked here.
83%, let's try it.
What do you think you are?
Failed it?
A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time being.
Flashback to the very first episode of this series. This is what led to me having my only defeat so far in this game. This and talking to Kuno at the beginning of the game led to a defeat at the ending of the first video. We do not like. So we're gonna heal a little bit. I don't want to heal too much just because we are getting close to the end of the day. So theoretically, we should be able to sleep it off. Let's ask him about it.
Noted.
That kind of boots.
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Yes, but we already kind of knew that. Alright. What's this thing down here? I don't know why that was glowing. Oh, white morning. This is a thing I unlocked. See yourself from above. You've passed out on the blue tiles of the hostel room floor. So we're going to try this next. Whenever we get a chance is to do this white morning. It's a 5-hour research, which is, I think, the most significant research we've had so far. So we'll do that. And what should we do as far as tasks go? The list has gotten smaller. We still have to get 2 signatures from the fishing village down the coast, which we can't get down the coast yet till we figure out how to get past the water lock. We're a few hours away from being able to talk to the smoker. Can't get through the door. Maybe there's another door. Maybe we can look around whirling a little bit more. That's just something that we're going to randomly find. Ask someone else about tattoos. Track down our badge, which we still haven't done. Gonna have another chance to prove our authority. This is all. The Morel is also on the other side, down the coast somewhere. Okay, so a lot of this is kind of just we'll see what happens, sort of thing, you know. That's okay. Let's just explore a bit, talk to people. I don't remember this guy sitting right here like that. Never mind then. Sad. Talk to this person over here. We can. Here we go. Working class woman. You see a sturdy woman humming to herself. She seems to be browsing books. Hello.
Hello?
Who are you?
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
Oh yeah, that's what it says.
If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she
That's a
working?
Fucked up say a thing. What are you doing?
Looking for something to read.
Good, good.
It is.
I'm a
I
policeman.
know you are.
Everyone can see that. The rectangles.
This is such a terrible conversation. You need help?
What with?
Tries hard to focus on the bookstand.
What with? A lot of things. For example, people tend to go missing.
Let's maybe your husband is missing.
My husband? No, he's not.
Okay, this is the worst.
You're welcome.
Maybe your cockatoo is
I
missing.
don't mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here.
For what it's worth, I agree. But cockatoos can't be stopped when they get ladies. It's better to indulge him at this point.
What do you mean I'm being a cockatoo?
Nothing. Go read up on them if you're so interested. There's a great book in the bookstore.
Maybe you should. What if the cockatoo is your astral captain?
Gosh.
Or your heraldic bird.
Actually, yeah, let's do it.
Wonderful. The store is open.
Watch her browse books.
Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with yellow. It seems like she has spent a lot of time at work, smoking. The woman before you.
Okay. I also want to go inside just to talk to the bookshop owner again, because we haven't talked to her since we broke into the back.
You broke down the back door, the wards, the door. It's all gone now. Dark psychic energy leeching onto my shop.
Sometimes it's necessary to resort to extreme
I
measures.
suppose it's all over now. I guess there's no escape.
So insane. What are you talking about? It's just a door.
Just a door? This place is cursed, detective. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Just look at the sheer amount of companies that have failed in this house. I hope you're happy now. Happy that you've ruined everything. Now that you've broken the door, the curse is coming to get me as well.
She closes her eyes and starts mumbling something to her pendant.
Host Almighty, she prays. Guard me and my honest business venture from the curse that lurks behind the door. Blessed be your name.
Curse, but I thought the curse wasn't real.
Of course you didn't. You're nothing but a policeman.
Oh, that's an inconsistency between what she said in the dialogue and what's written. He said, out loud, she said, of course he didn't. But here in the text, of course he did. Guess it's not a big difference.
All right. You know what? I'm willing to let you investigate the doomed commercial area. We are set on the path. There's little else to do.
Her facade has dropped. Now you see the curiosity behind the fear.
But before we go on, tell me, did you encounter the malignant entity?
The entity? No, I don't think so.
Yes, the malignant entity that lives inside the chimney. It takes the shape of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she knows more about the curse than she lets on ever since I first saw her.
Oh, is it that lady that we met that one time that lived like a little bit further down, high up? Chimneys aren't big enough for anyone to live there.
No, this chimney is part of the building's central furnace, and it's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains. God knows what she's doing there. Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. And do return to me after you've talked to it. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse.
Looking for a book about cockatoos, though.
A book about cockatoos? There should be one upstairs, right next to the shelf of biographies.
And we got a few more questions about the curse.
Okay, but please, only a few questions.
How does it
You wouldn't want
manifest
to disturb
itself?
The spirit, the curse, is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation. It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
Okay, I'm a little confused. What? Oh, yeah. We'll talk about what Annette said.
It's not just that, officer. We're dealing with something supernatural here. It's the cacodemons feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements. There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie, lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here.
Well, why would she be unwanted anywhere? She's totally cool.
Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists, and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards.
She nods at the strange cage-like trinket on the
The
curtains.
wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building, even though now I fear it's not enough.
Is your pendant part of the wards as well?
Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people
Oh my
to buy
God.
it. There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement.
Okay,
The woman before you scans.
that's enough of that. Let's look at what it says exactly for our tasks. We can go look for our book. Alright, so let's go upstairs, look for the book. I don't remember which one she said it was, though. This one?
A sulfur-crested cockatoo sits
Yes.
on the cover, its beak slightly open. It looks as if the bird is calling out the book title, From A to Zurich, a guide to a well-behaved cockatoo.
What about this guide to cockatoos, storekeeper?
It's a must-have if you own a cockatoo. I've heard they're quite capricious.
Let's just pay for it.
Oh, a nature enthusiast. Good choice.
Great. Now let's can we read it real fast?
A cockatoo is a parrot with an erectile crest, found on the Seminine Islands and in southern Fas a la Mer. Known for their intelligence and general precociousness, cockatoos are popular birds in aviculture. However, they often exhibit various behavioral issues.
And
This book talks about the delicate nature of toos, as well as introducing some of the most popular species among the bird enthusiasts.
I want to
The
learn.
funeral cockatoo, the major majestic cockatoo, and the most common bang bang cockatoo. It's colorfully illustrated.
I want to learn so much about cockatoos, guys. Read about the major majestic.
Perhaps the most impressive of all the species, the endangered major majestic cockatoo, is often described as the most flamboyant bird in the jungle. Its pink-colored wings and flowing crest embellishing its proud and bumptious nature. In the words of poet-explorer Sir James Fournier, few birds more enliven the monotonous hues of the verdant forest than this big, bold, and beautiful species. It must be glorious to behold, dark pink and snow white.
Alright, what problems do these birds have?
Where to even begin? All cockatoos are known for their needy natures, requiring attention for at least 2 full hours a day. They love to talk and have been described as lovable clowns who just don't know how to wrap up.
Ooh, I could handle that. It would be nice to have someone to talk to when feeling
Pet
lonely.
owners also report moodiness, loudness, and hostility as recurring issues. If left unsatisfied, cockatoos may scream non-stop, pluck their feathers, or become aggressive. It is not recommended to get a cockatoo if you're not able to cook them food every day and give them the full care that they need.
We're gonna
These
read all
birds
this
will
stuff
never
about
understand
cockatoos
that you have a life of your own.
until we complete the task. Yes, but there has to be something great about cockatoos.
You're right. Cockatoos are magnificent creatures. They love to perform, cuddle, and show off, and will even scream for fun, often as loud as up to 135 decibels.
Beautiful.
Ouch. That must hurt.
You know cockatoo.
This is a yellow-tailed black cockatoo. Its specific name, Psittacus venereus, relates to its dark and somber plumage. This bird looks as if dressed for a funeral, 24/7. There is something indisputably ominous about it.
Read about the most common bang bang
Despite
cockatoo.
its banging name, the bang bang cockatoo is actually the shyest of the species, common in almost all Seminoles forests, as well as zoos and homes all over the world. Its plumage is mainly grey and white. The Seminoles name, bang bang, is thought to be of onomatopoeic origins.
Makes sense. Bird does sound a bit like me.
Yes, but all those cockatoo
Oh my
species
gosh.
are so different. Which one are you?
Let's do the funeral one. Because I think we're depressed.
You're right. You're Psittacus venereus embodied. This ominous bird belongs on your heraldry.
Fantastic. Now we know that. Also, I want to talk to Kim a bit about...
Yes?
Never mind. I was going to see if I could talk to him at all about the stuff in the book. In the notebook. I think it's under tools, actually.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's
Slide the hidden
held
drawer
together
open.
by a clip, then made complete. Without resistance or sound, the 2 panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. Inside, you see 2 ticket stubs. and
Alright, actually, I don't want to do
it's
any of this.
Slightly, ever so.
I was wondering if I would get new options with Kim with
Yeah.
this. Guess not. Okay. Let's walk around. We're gonna go try to find this chimney again. Oh, which means we probably will need our shot football.
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's. There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard.
Oh, that's too difficult. Look, Kim, it's a trap.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then.
What kind of jerk would just remove the collars?
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
Alright, we need to equip our flashlight. Perfect. Okay, let's continue. Now we have already explored in here before, but we're double checking basically.
Looks like someone tried to reconceptualize their business here.
I don't get it.
Look, the skis and rotorblades both bear the same Slipstream logo. It seems likely that they started out making one, failed to turn a profit, and then pivoted to producing the other.
That's just speculation. We don't know anything for sure.
Not quite. You do know that there's something unusual about this company's business model.
Okay. Already looked at all this stuff. Oh. Oh. How did we miss this? I haven't been up here yet. Shoes in a puddle of melting snow. Floorboards creak. Oh, a door. Oh, is this a
An
chimney?
iron safety curtain curves
Yes. How
between
did we
the
not
pipes,
miss it? How did we not find this
folded
before?
like a bellows. It covers half the room, blocking the way into a colossal industrial chimney. This must be where the entity lives.
Knock on it.
What an odd thing to do. Nothing happens.
Knock harder.
Still nothing. No one's home.
Knock harder.
Those curtains prove to be surprisingly sturdy. Your fist hurts now. If this is really an entrance to the chimney, then there must be a furnace somewhere as well. Maybe there's another way to get in.
Can you please try to refrain from attacking random things?
I can try.
Thanks. In any case, there's no way we can get in right now. Let's investigate further.
Bent metal. Broken glass. Your path lies
Guess this is 'cause we hurt
broken
ourselves.
forms of everyday objects. You are the destroyer, the bane of inanimate matter.
Yeah, we're just disempowered.
Look, there's a discarded milk carton on the floor. Why don't you destroy that, too?
Yeah, screw you, milk carton.
Kudos.
Anti-object task force. This game's hilarious, dude. And so there's nothing else up here, I don't think. But we have a goal. We're looking for furnace. Might be at the very bottom. In that one room. Down here. Even though we haven't gone down any more stairs yet. Oh, is this the furnace?
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace.
Hang on. What's this over here first? Wall collapsed. Yes. Okay, cool. Let's do it.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Damn, what is this thing? A furnace?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney.
He opens the door and gingerly peeks inside.
No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
Look inside.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above.
Oh,
A
interesting.
voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs, the echo is so prominent. It's impossible to discern what the voices are saying or what's producing them.
This is intriguing.
What are you doing?
I hear the... I think I can hear someone upstairs.
Wait, really? Maybe it's coming from behind those safety curtains we saw upstairs.
Yo, hello? Let's try that.
You muster all your strength and yell. Your throat can produce little more than a dry croak. Awkward, since you already had a drink. A lifetime of smoking and drinking will do that to you. The chatter from the chimney continues on as before. You seem to have made no impression on whatever's up there. Then again, maybe it's worth actually trying something up there.
Maybe you should let your voice rest, officer. Try again later.
Clean our hands with coal.
A lush layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the wrinkles. Your hands look ancient. Maybe you could paint something with this coal. Leave a cave painting for future archaeologists. No, that would be stupid.
Let's
You're
see.
right. The rooms do look like they're connected, but malignant entities don't exist. At least not the supernatural kind.
Let's kick it.
A hollow ring echoes through the furnace. Your toe hurts.
We hurt ourselves again. Ah, man.
Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then,
Hello, this is the police. Who's there?
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
you hear a low rumble upstairs.
Nice.
Sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
After you, officer.
He sounds nice. Alright, let's go check it out. I don't know how we missed this before. Yeah. Look at this, it's just her? But we heard multiple voices.
Hello. I'm Nia.
Makes dice a novelty dice maker? Bird-like woman sits on a throne of tools, with emerald light shining through her hair.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Melius.
Taps on her headphones.
So what kind of die are you looking for?
She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
Oh, interesting. Why are you asking me about dice?
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
I'm not interested in buying dice right now. Police officer, I need to ask some questions.
Of course, I can see that. I just thought you were a police officer looking for dice. How else can I help you then?
What do you know about the man who was lynched behind the Whirlington Rats?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook. Then, the woman under the large window.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
What do you mean by the daily ruckus?
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard.
She stops to try and come up with an example.
During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike. But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
And you never took your eyes off the work to look out the
I
window?
might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection.
that's a good
staring back
point.
from the darkness. It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
Do you often work Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people. But I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
I see. Thank you for your answers.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
Let's try it. Order a die.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Just a normal
A
one.
normal die? I'm a novelty dice maker. I don't make normal die. Polyhedral dice. Dice that have more than 4 sides. Octahedrons, trapezohedrons, dodecahedrons. But also barrel dice and teetotum bows. Come on now.
We actually used
Be a
some
little
of
creative.
these sorts of dice today, playing Dungeons and Dragons with my kiddo. Do you have any cursed dice?
What do you mean by cursed?
As cursed as my life.
Alright, how about I surprise you? Come back in 8 hours.
It's a deal.
Great. See you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else?
Where are we anyway? What is this place?
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know.
She looks at the ruddy bricks that make up the walls. Even though they've been repainted, there are still signs of coal black soot here and there.
But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
Creative.
Lieutenant looks around the spacious room, its ceiling fading into shadows above.
When she arrived here, there was no room anywhere else. She must have known the other businesses.
I've heard this place is cursed. Did you know that people call it the doomed commercial area?
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
Plaisance is the one who sent me. She's convinced that the place is swarming with malicious energies.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
Actually, it's not doing very well.
Oh, right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
Hold on, the whirling is part of the doomed commercial
People
area?
say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the east of the Commerce Central project.
No, the whirling isn't doing well.
And then there is me.
She sighs, looking at her messy work table. All kinds of tools lie there scattered, from knives to carving files to wire
I've
cutters.
been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies.
She's the best. I like her.
Strange, isn't it?
I'll be the first to admit there are many inconsistencies in the so-called curse.
I was just about to ask, what do you think? Do you think the curse is real?
I'm starting to see that there is no curse.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring. But I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else I can help you with today?
Do you know what happened to other tenants? Everyone else is gone.
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
Oh gosh. No.
Good. I hope it clarifies things a bit. What else?
Let's try the shivers. 17%.
You feel nothing. If anything, it's uncomfortably warm in here.
Leave it at that.
She has begun to idly clean one of her carving tools with a dirty kerchief. The tool's sharp edge shining in the light of her desk lamp.
Leave. The candy dispenser has been repurposed to contain thousands of dice. Oh, nice. This tray is full of dice, colorful polyhedral dice, hundreds of them. Okay, let's look at our task updated. Oh, we have pick up dice, yeah. And we completed Find Your Heraldic Bird. Oh, but we haven't completed... Oh, we have to report back. Let's report back real quick while we're thinking about it, huh? Oh, the good news, it's not cursed. But I have a feeling that if we tell her that, there's an actual normal person living up there, that she's going to cause problems, you know? See, I guess.
What have you found? And also,
Oh
do
no, a
like
bug.
books? There may be teachings in them.
Firm? Uh-oh, I don't know what that meant. Yeah, a bug, I guess? I don't know. Talk to any you told me about. Her name is Neha, and she's a novelty dice
A
maker.
novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
She's just a businesswoman like you.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
She's squeezing on the pendant too tight. A drop of blood in her palm.
The source is in the taxidermist shop.
Oh, how horrid!
Yeah.
Tell me, did you find a way to break the curse?
Yeah, I de-spooked it.
What does that mean? Are you certain? Oh, but who am I to question your method?
Yeah, we did it. We fixed
All
this
that
crazy
matters
woman.
is that the energies are retreating. I can already feel the curse
Yeah.
lifting. It will be a long time
Placebo.
until we're fully free of it, of course. But still, thank you, officer.
70 XP, let's
You've brought
go.
a better psycho-emanation to this humble bookstore, and that's no small achievement.
All right then. All's well that ends well. Should we return to our ordinary lives?
Very well for now, book peddler. Great, and we're gonna go and start this before we forget. I wanna unlock another slot, and we're gonna do our white morning. Takes 5 hours. Fantastic. And that's all we're gonna do today. This is a lovely stopping point. Next time, I don't know what we'll do. We'll see. We'll figure it out. It'll be fun. We might get to interview the smoker depending on how much time passes, because he should be there at 2100. And yeah, we'll see. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll see you next time. Peace out.